Hello my friend, Amner Hunter here from amnerhunter.com. Happy to spend some time with you in another video. Happy Monday, happy start of your week. Hope that you are having a great start of this new week, the last day of this month. So today I want to share with you the news of this awesome plugin by the company Lancaster Audio in partnership with Aurora DSP. This is the Pulse version 2, and I thought that this plugin was lost, and because the page wasn't available for the Pulse 1 plugin, very popular impulse response loader, right? And so for some months the plugin wasn't available, and I thought, well, it's gone by now. Maybe they are gonna make a paid version or something. But no, they made the version 2 of this awesome impulse response loader. It continues to be free, and it has some awesome new updates, some new improvements. It's one of my favorites, if not my favorite impulse response loader, and in this new version even more, right? So you will find the applicable link for you to get it completely free at Lancaster Audio's website. The link is gonna be in the video description and first comment, and I will make sure to put also timestamps as always in case that you want to move around between the mini segments of the video. Before we begin with the content, let me invite you quickly to my website amnerhunter.com, where you can get some additional free stuff, some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players, also some additional free tools such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. And don't forget to check out this channel or my blog, which I am updating almost on a daily basis with tons of content like this, especially free resources for music producers, audio enthusiasts, and bedroom musicians around the globe. Please let me know if you are here in the live stream. I am always happy and interested to know your opinions, and I always like and enjoy having conversations with you guys, even if they are small conversations, but it's always also cool to know your opinions on these topics. Insipid Rambling says, "Hola, Amner, Bert Lancaster." I'm not sure if it's Bert Lancaster. It's Lancaster Audio. Maybe it's by that person. Insipid Ramblings and Greatness in the Making. Nice. Hello, Greatness in the Making. Loved your handle. Greatness in the Making. Love your name here on YouTube. Pretty cool. Alright guys, let me take you now to my DAW and let's start this review and demo. Alright, so here it is. This is the brand new user interface, completely redesigned user interface in this version 2, and it was made by Lancaster Audio and Aurora DSP, right? This partnership, and in the previous version we only had a couple of windows for blending a couple of impulse responses, right? In this new version we have four different impulse response slots, okay? And we have a very cool blending diagram between the four of them, right? With this when you have the four plugins engaged, you have access to this diagram where we can blend to taste the four impulse responses, right? 1, 2, 3, and 4, or in the center it's like a blend of the four of them. And if we turn off these two, we're going to have this available only to compare these two, right? So yeah, it's a good way to blending them to taste. And so we have the usual high pass and low pass filter for each one of the impulses, of the four impulses. And as you can see, we also have a frequency also a visualizer of what's going on with the frequencies of the certain input response, right? If I use this high pass filter, you're removing lows, of course, and you see how the frequency is distributed throughout the frequency spectrum, right? And you can even do some EQ adjustments further to this frequency range or frequency spectrum that we have. We can make this larger, right, or have it in a small portion of the screen. And we have low shelf, low mids, and high shelf, and we can make some adjustments, right? Here we have also the Q control for each one of the 4 bands. So yeah, we can like really experiment with the tones inside this plugin without additional EQ or anything afterwards. So that's pretty cool. So besides these new features like the 4 impulse response slots, the EQ section like this, we have also an auto align, which is pretty cool. It's an automatic button that we have here to have all of the different impulses in phase, and that's very important to have the impulses in phase, so we don't have any like filtering effects, any weird chorusing effect that happens when the phase is out, when it's out of phase, right? So for instance, if we turn on the 4 slots of impulse responses, we can have this auto align function, and let me show you. We can have a visualization of the frequencies, of the frequency range, and also of the waveform, the actual waveform of the 4 impulses blended, right? So this auto align, right, can be just with a single click. We align the 4 impulses, and we have also visualization of the waveform, right? So it's very important that we have the auto align here. It's engaged by default when you start the plugin, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I am missing one more thing. You can export your own impulses, right? You can blend, you can create blends of different impulses, and you can export one master impulse response, right, with this export function. The previous version didn't have this export function, right? So you can choose a sample rate up to 192. Well, wow, that's a lot. So super high quality sample rate, and 24 to up to 32 bit. I use 44.1. 24-bit, that's my standard, for instance. So that's pretty cool. The impulse responses will be exported in high quality, of course, wave format, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. For this demo that I'm going to show you, I am using an impulse response package by Bogren Digital. I am blending different impulse responses from that package. It's a $1 package, very affordable. It's on sale at Bogren Digital still. So I am using these impulse responses to show you some sounds of individual impulse response, and also blending the 4 of them, which is very fun, and it creates very cool like 3D, sometimes 3D dimensionality to the guitar sound, right? And sometimes when you blend 2 or more impulse responses, you can create this like this, where they complement each other very well, with where some impulse responses are missing in some parts of the frequency spectrum. Some other impulse responses is going to complement that, and they complement each other in a very awesome way. So now let's check out this impulse response. I'm gonna turn on first the first one, the first slot, right? And by the way, I am using a free amp sim right? And the Pulse 2 plugin goes after the amp, so it's like a cabinet simulation, right? So let's check it out. High pass, low pass. Let's check out the frequency range here. We can make some adjustments to adding some top end and air. Some scoop the mids. So very cool that we have this sound design feature here for the guitar sound. So no EQ. Nice. We can set everything to default. We can get rid of some low end that's unnecessary in the full mix. 90 Hertz. Okay. And let's turn on another one, the second one here. Right, we have a different tone with more air. And you can see that this the frequencies shifting, right? Adding the other impulse, and it's completely auto aligned, so you don't have phase issues. We can play with this. So this is how it sounds, only the second impulse response. This one more mid-rangey. This one it's like scooped in the mids, as you can see. And they can complement each other very well, right? Like having the best of both worlds. So now let's okay, let's add another one. Okay. And just playing with the blending of them, like. And let's add the final one, the fourth one. Second one, third. Okay, and let's finally check it out in a full mix that I have here with this guitar tone. Let's play with the different impulses, right? Let's check out the first one first. Let's see how the tone shifts by adding more impulses. Okay. Let's go again. The third one. This one has more air than the other ones. And we can add some more stuff here. So there you go, my friends. That's the Pulse 2 plugin by the company Lancaster Audio and Aurora DSP. Very cool impulse response loader for guitar and bass. And yeah, very useful tool to have, right? To design our guitar tones and bass tones. Very useful for amp simulators. And so yeah, there it is. Insipid Rambling says Bird was an actor, just a joke. Sorry, I didn't get it. Insipid Ramblings. John Fraser says Mac 10.14. I'm not sure of that, John, exactly. Let me check on that. And Droofy says awesome, reminds me of the art of mixing visuals. Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I remember that that video. Was it named after the Pink Floyd Pulse album? That's a good question, and it always reminded me also of the Pulse DVD by Pink Floyd. I don't think it was inspired by the Pulse concert by the Floyd. And that sounds fat, says Droofy. Never knew I'd need it for IRs. Well, you don't necessarily need them. You can go away like very well with one impulse and maybe two. Blend a couple of them. But yeah, high quality impulse responses, it's alright. You can blend more. I remember a plugin by Ignite Audio or STL Tones now, the Libra plugin, where you can blend like up to 8 impulse responses and have your own blends and mixes and export them. Droofy says greetings from Australia. Droofy, greetings to Australia, my friend, from Mexico. Wow, you are very far away, right? I always get confused with the time zone in Australia. And Greatness in the Making, awesome video, bro, says thanks a lot, my friend, for the kind words. Jose Maria says greetings from Portugal, keep up the good work. I'm there. Jose Maria's greetings to Portugal, my friend. Thanks for sharing the Analog Obsession plugins. Used it last night. Oh, awesome. Love Analog Obsession plugins. Glad that you got it and got some good use of it. Sorry. So anyway, my friends, that's pretty much it. Before we leave, let me invite you quickly to my website where you can get some additional free stuff, such as some free PDF guides and ebooks for music producers and guitar players. Also some additional free tools, such as some collections of guitar impulses and drum sample packs. And don't forget to check out this channel or my blog with the updates that I do almost every day. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of these updates that I do pretty much on a daily basis. Take care, and I will see you very soon in the next one, alright? Bye bye.